Still can't tell if it's working or not. Now it's working. Here we go. Alright, let's go. Okay, good. So they have this temporary game mode called 2 versus 8 available for the next 4 days. You get bonus points if you play as the survivor because that role is more in demand. There has to be, for every 2 killers, there has to be 8 survivors, so you're gonna need quite a few more people playing the survivor role. There's 5 different perk categories you can choose, but none of them are really that complicated. I'm playing as the Escapist, which basically gives you like a speed boost. In addition to the speed boost, you also get to see like where the pallets and the windows are through walls to give you a better idea of where to run for safety. And then after you get hooked once, every class unlocks a third perk, which in this case it's a perk that allows you to heal yourself at 70% healing speed. So it's kind of like there's a perk in the original game called self-care. It's kind of like that. It's like a stronger version of self-care. And really that's all there is to it, to this class. There's the way the speed boost works is kind of like sprint burst, where it gives you like a burst of speed. You get to activate it on demand, so that makes it very strong. And then you can also, it does an AoE effect, so it doesn't just affect you, it affects other people and it applies exhaustion. So there's some nuance to it, but for the most part, it's pretty simple. And then there I was just, I changed the shader that I'm playing with to make things easier to see. You don't have to do that. Since there's a zombie, we know we're playing against Nemesis as one of the killers. And then there's Oni right there. So now we know who both these other killers are. Let's see if it comes this way. Oops. So with the class I'm playing as, I kind of want to bait him a little bit. Oh. Okay, he's in power. Okay. If this dude keeps chasing me, that's good for us. Waste his time. Oh, yeah. Okay. This is really good. We're wasting a lot of this man's time. You gonna throw down the pallet early against Nemesis because he has a ranged attack? Okay, we're good. We got enough distance. You don't have to necessarily be working on the gens to win. You just gotta... There's different ways to contribute. You can work on generators, you can heal people, and you can waste the killer's time. So we've wasted a lot of their time this game already, so that should give us a pretty good advantage. Okay, that's far. So ordinarily, the killer has to go and put someone on the hook, on a hook, once they get it down. But in this, all they do is pick someone up and it immediately hooks them across the map. We got our speed boost available again. He's trying to cut us off. Yep. So you went around, rat him. Okay. Okay, he's still following us. This is super good. Let's cut through the center here. Use the windows to get some distance on him. He's still chasing us. Super good for us. Ooh. That was a little sloppy by me. Teammate can... Oh, that went through my... I don't know if that does AoE or not. That might have hit both of us. I'm not... He almost got with the flashbang. But I've already played super well this game. More than enough to win, I think. We haven't won yet, but we're at a pretty significant advantage. He can heal me if he wants, but I have the ability to heal myself. Okay. Go get some altruism points by helping our friends. There's... Ooh. Yeah, the whip has range for sure. I don't know if the whip can hit more than one character or not. Because I tried to do something really specific there where I positioned myself behind my friend. But it still reached me, so... I think that whip can hit multiple targets at once, which I did not know. Otherwise, I would have played that differently. So there's four different... If you look in the top right, you can see... Like, you can see the little circle filling up. One of our goals is we want to fill up all those categories up to max. Also, this is dangerous because Oni is empowered right now. So, Oni is super loud when he's empowered and he's super strong. So you gotta try to play around pallets. Okay, we lost 2 people. Where are these generators at? Okay, there's one here. Yeah, so to maximize you want to maximize your blood points, which is, when I say points, I'm talking about blood points. That's what the, messed that one up. So that's what the circle is that's filling up in the top right in these different categories. Let's see if we can get this guy to chase us. Yeah. We want him to chase us because we have the Speedy Boy perk. So we get value from our perk. There's perks for doing the generators better, and there's perks for healing your teammates better. You want to focus more on doing the thing that you're good at. So my build is for running away from the killers, so I want to bait them into chasing me as much as possible. Yeah. Oops. You get a bunch of altruism score for helping your teammates off the hook. Taking them off the hook gives you a bunch of points. It gives you less points for healing them, but it's still important. So my altruism category is filled up. That's the ones where you heal your teammates and unhook your teammates. So if I cared strictly about winning the game, then I would do whatever's best for the team. But if I care about points, then I'm not going to worry as much about healing my teammates. I'll let them do it. Alright, and the zombies are kind of stupid sometimes. Sometimes they get a little stuck. When the zombie puts up its hands like that, that means he's spotted somebody. If you're ever playing as the killer, then you can use that for information. Just know that if you're the survivor and he's got his hands up, it's giving away your position. Because they can see the zombies through the walls. I can see Nemesis coming. See if we can bait him into chasing us this way. When you run, you leave behind scratch marks, so there's a decent chance he saw my path. Okay, they're both here, actually. Okay, they're not chasing me. Okay. Now there's a meter on the right side of the screen. That's called exhaustion. That's what the heart symbol means. I'm not allowed to use my speed boost anymore. While that's still a thing. While it's on my screen. So you have to stay stationary or walk. So when you're exhausted, it's good to do generators or heal a teammate, something like that, because that gives you an opportunity to get the exhaustion off. At this point, it's gone, so I can run again with speed burst if I need it. I know where 2 generators are that we can complete. There's probably like 5 generators in total we can complete. We only need 2 out of the 5. Oh. So he's got... Oh! I messed that up twice. Wow. Alright, that was my bad. So he has a perk that makes him undetectable. So it didn't give me a warning that he was coming. That's why he caught me off guard. And then after that, I should have activated the speed burst a little bit quicker than that. Looks like we're not gonna win this one. But I played really well this game, so that just tells me my teammates played really... Either the killer did really well, either Oni played really well, or my teammates did poorly this round, or a combination of both. But I know I wasted Nemesis time a bunch this game, so... I know I did well. Alright, again, I know where 2 of the generators are. Alright, someone gave me exhaustion. Oh. He saw me. Okay, this is fine. If they're both chasing me, then it's good for our team. Well, I was already exhausted because of my teammate. Oh, I'm dead, but... we weren't gonna win anyways. There's only 2 people left. Yeah, I think my teammates should have played better that round, but you know, it's a team game. It happens. If both of the killers go for you as one individual, then your options are pretty limited as to what you can do. You basically just try to waste their time as much as possible. It's pretty damn near impossible to avoid 2 killers at once, but the caveat, I mean, the good thing is that if they're both focusing you, then there's 7 other people that are able to make progress on the generators and stuff. Kept getting killed by the wolf. Yep, that's Vladimir, the vampire dude from Castlevania, the Castlevania universe. I don't know about the Castlevania universe, but I know there's a Survivor character from there as well. What's your Discord or Insta username? I think the link is already on there. Pretty sure the link is already in the description, friend. Alright, coal tower. Again, this is extra. You don't have to do that, but... And you can't do the filter on console, but... Just a little something extra to help with the visuals. Some might call it cheating. But I mean, it's allowed. It's not cheating. You can't get banned for changing the filters. I already looked it up. So if it's allowed, then I'm gonna do it, because, you know, I'm not gonna let other people have an advantage that I don't have. That's why when plugins are allowed, you know, in video games, like, well, sign me up. I guess we're using the plugins. Alright, we got 1 of 8. So everything's doubled. The generators are doubled, the killers are doubled, the survivors are doubled. We want this guy to chase us. Shaq is super good to run around. So act like, he can see us through the wall right now. Act like, yeah, we're baiting him. See, we're acting like we're stupid, but really we know exactly what we're doing. Okay, now there's 2 people. I didn't sign up for I didn't sign up for running away from 2 people, so I'm leaving now. Alright, we work on the generator a little bit. Okay, there's a pallet right next to us. You want to be really close to the pallet when Oni is about. Let's see if we can bait him with the generator. I didn't mean to do that, but we can still use it. I thought... We know it's Pyramid Head and Oni. Oni makes a bunch of noise, so even if he's undetectable, we should still hear him. It does a big red visual effect too, so he's not so hard to see either. Okay, he might be coming. He's going to the hook. Now, if he's by the hook for too long, then it will despawn the hook. We'll see if he gets moved or not. Oh, someone got him off the hook, and that's right next to the killer. That's not great. I think I saw a teammate over there, so I'm thinking they're gonna help them off the hook, but if not, then just... That good. That guy's already in phase 2. If you ever need healing, just go help other people off the hook, because they're gonna be looking to heal for sure. This one's looking a little rough. I mean, I haven't been hooked yet. Actually, we're doing fine. We're doing fine. I think this one's very winnable. But we want to keep an eye on Laura Croft. If she starts getting chased, then we might need to help her out. She's on third hook. Actually, I think that's her right there. The one we just healed. Just gonna protect her. Okay, let's go find another generator to work on. We got speed burst ready. See if we can get this guy to chase us. Oni is empowered soon. I'm be really greedy and okay. Wasted a little bit of his time. Now we're injured though, so that's not great. That's fine. I'm still gonna. So when you run through this, it just makes your it makes it easier for him to see you, basically, which is actually what I want. I'm looking to get their attention. I want to get hooked at least once so I can get my third perk. Really, I want to waste their time. Not going to intentionally get hooked, but I want them to chase me for sure. So stepping through that also makes you scream, and it gives the killers a warning that you're over here. Okay, good. I'm not sure if we have enough distance. This might be good. Okay, I think I screwed this up. Unfortunate. Just a little off. Okay, we get close to the window here. He might... No. So if you're the killer, you want to face away from the window because you can vault on accident sometimes. But as the survivor, you want to stay next to the window. So the spacing was just a little off there. Otherwise, I could have wasted a lot more of his time. But that's fine. We waste some of his time regardless. And now we have our third perk because we got hooked once. So I can heal myself whenever I want now. Oh. Okay. Made him swing. Yeah, the bear outfit that's a skin for the Oni. And then this is the last generator. It's not just a skin either. The Mori animation is different. So it's got a little bit more to it than just a visual. Alright, the switches are pretty spread out. I'm okay with being greedy here. You could hide here and be more secretive about this, but I have an extra life, so like, just want to get these gates open as soon as possible. And now I can leave now, or I can wait and be a nice guy and help out my teammates. Not gonna heal him yet. Go heal him by the gate. Get some. I don't even get points for healing him. Okay. And then you can actually let him hit you too. You leave him. Honestly, there's situations where it's a good idea to leave him, and sometimes it's good to help him out. depends on what you care about. If you want to maximize points, then sometimes that is a good idea just to leave instantly. But I can describe the other perks a little bit. So this flashlight looking, the torchbearer, has perks related to using a flashlight, which I would not recommend that for a new player. Using the flashlight is like the last thing you want to do. Because using the flashlight, it takes some time to figure out how to do it to begin with. But then it's not even the best thing to do in a lot of situations. A lot of times the other items are just more useful. Yeah, so I would not recommend this one, the torchbearer. The scout, the main thing the scout does is the scout can rebuild pallets that are destroyed. There's a medic perk. And the main thing they do is they can restore everybody's healing progress by half of its max, so 50%. So if they use their ability near you, then let's say you're both injured and you're right next to them, they can heal you both for 50%, basically a full health state, and then you can both heal each other up. In addition, they gain like double healing speed. So the healing perk, I think, is like the second best. I think the Speedy Boy perk is the best. The healing one's second best. Then there's one that doesn't make you do generators faster, but allows you to put blast mines on generators occasionally, and also wiretaps them. So that gives you aura read. It lets you see the killers through walls if they get near the generator, and then it also stuns the generator. It stuns the killer if they try to kick the generator that has the bomb on it. So I can try the other perks after this one just so you can see how they work. But I do like this perk the best. That man is AFK. We'll use him as bait if the killer shows up. Okay. Oh, that might be on me. You going for me? Ooh. Oh, no. Nope, not for me. Let's go on this side of the generator. Make sure that you're... Yeah, he was AFK. Yeah, sometimes people just aren't here at the start of the game because they queue up and then they walk away. I think that Oni might see me here. No, he's chasing someone else. Okay. We just heard Oni... He hasn't used his power yet, but he has the ability to use his power now. Get 2 unhooked. Okay. So your options against Oni when he's empowered are kind of play more stealthy. Play more stealthy or play near pallets. They really shouldn't be healing out in the open, but if they're doing it, then you kind of just have to work with them. Is this the Oni over here? Is this... Oh, thank God he missed. And we camped the pallet. I got so lucky there. Right, it was a spirit, okay. Okay, we're just gonna quit. We're gonna make this generator quit regressing. And we're gonna go work on the other generator. You wanna prioritize working on the generators that are closer to the center of the map. That way, towards the end of the game, the generators that are left are more spread out and towards the edges of the map. The ones on the edges of the map are harder to get to. harder to get to for everyone. Well, it's easier to get to as a survivor if the generators are split up. I just pressed the wrong button. Interesting. Alright, he doesn't want me to heal him, and that's fine. Okay, he's using one of those. So that's a 2v8 exclusive item. And he'll work on that for a minute, and then that heals you. I think it's single use, though. So that'll be gone the rest of the match. Alright, I know I said I was going to work on the other generator, but I guess we're doing this one. And it's good to finish generators off. I'm not gonna heal her. I'm gonna finish up this generator first. He wants me to heal him, but I want to finish this generator real quick, and then I'll heal him. Yeah. So it took him a moment to figure out what I wanted, but he figured it out in the end. Okay, spirit. Okay, finish up the heal in the nick of time. I'm kind of just... My options are to move farther away or to... Chest is in a slightly safer location. Chests aren't great to do, but it's something to do while you're like waiting for the killer to move away or something. Alright, we're right next to a pallet. We do a little bit of stealth against the Oni. Still have a good amount of pallets to work with in this area. I think Oni might be out of power now. Okay, the spirit is not moving in this direction, so we can work on this again. My issue when I was first playing this game as Survivor is I kept getting hit while I was like still doing the generator, or like just letting the killer get too close while you're still in the generator. So once that heartbeat starts going and you feel like the killer, it might be coming for you, it's good to... Oh. Okay, still chasing me. You guys the pallet over here real quick. And we're full health right now, so this is good. Oh, he's about to hit us. Nice. That's very good. Alright, got hit by the other guy. Alright, not a lot I could have done there. So, at first, there won't be any sort of heartbeat or anything. You have to turn the heartbeat visual on in settings. I would recommend turning it on because it gives you a visual indicator for when the killer is getting closer to you. But the visual effect is paired with an audio. You can actually hear the heartbeat even if you don't have the visual heartbeat enabled. But like right now, both of the killers are far away. There's no heartbeat. So you gotta be mindful of how quickly the heart is beating to get an idea of how quickly they're getting to. If the heartbeat starts up really quick all of a sudden and then it starts getting fast, that means they're heading like straight towards you. If the heartbeat starts up but it's not progressing very quickly, then you can work out in your head that they're moving closer to you, but they're not heading straight to you. But if you're not sure, it's best to get off the generator and run around a little bit, try to figure out what's happening. It's better to waste some time on the generator than to let them get too close. Okay, he has the undetectable perk. So there's no heartbeat right now, even though he's super close. That's a perk you can take. But it's doubtful that they both have it, so I think the spirit's probably not close. But it's not permanent. The heartbeat will start up again eventually for him. It's like, it happens like after you get a hook or something. Okay, he has his power, but he's not using it yet. In his power, he can one-shot you from full health, so you gotta be mindful of that. Damn it, I suck at this. We can still get this generator. Everybody's still alive, so we're in a decent spot. Case. Okay, we got the stun too. Not sure if he saw me or not. Made him swing. Okay. Not too bad. I didn't even take a hit. Get the exhaustion off. And now 3 people are about to be dead, so this is about to get harder. We need to get these generators done ASAP. We only need 1 more generator now, though. That dude is dead. Cannot help him. Okay, here's a generator to work on. Okay. If he wants to chase us a little bit, then I'm okay with that. I messed up my pathing a little bit. Just ran straight through the Oni. Okay, we did good. Okay, we're just gonna run around this building a little bit more. So the way the spirit works is the spirit can't see you. She cannot see you when she's invisible, okay? But she can hear you, and she can still see the scratch marks that you leave behind if you run. So it's all a mind game. Alright, it's doubtful if we'll... This one's coming down to the wire. We might not be able to win this one either. No teammates are working on generators right now. If no one's working on generators, then you know it's the time to heal. If you have people working on generators, then you might not want to heal right away. You might want to finish up whatever generators are being worked on. Okay. Teammates. Okay, made a miss. Looking for a pallet. Use this window here. Dude. Oh, it's a little bit late. I just need to make that decision slightly faster. Try to get him to vault the window. Nah, that's okay. again, we've played a good game regardless of if we win or not. I've played a lot of games where I've done far worse than I've done this game and we still won. So it doesn't look like we're gonna win this one, but alright, I'm just gonna go heal. Try to find a little cubby to hide in. Oh, this is unlucky. Oh, he phased out of the light for a second. Okay. Wasting his time. Oh no! Damn it. Whatever. Oh, I did really good this game. You get a bunch of points regardless if you win. You get a nice 7,000 extra points at the end if you win, but you know, some games you're just not going to be able to win regardless of how good you do. Yep, so this is the survival category is the one that you get 10,000 points is the maximum you can get in any category. You get 7,000 in this category for winning. So if we won, then I would have gotten a perfect score for that game. So it's altogether, that would be 40,000 blood points, and then there's a 3.5 multiplier right now. So that puts me at 1.7 million blood points. I'll be able to unlock all sorts of stuff. I've currently got all the survivors and all the killers at least prestige 1. You either want to rank up your characters in. There's like one of two ways you can do it. Oh wait, we're gonna try a different perk so you can see. We'll try the healing one, because I said that one's the second best. Not necessarily. This one's not... The Escapist isn't necessarily the best. It's just the one I prefer. But once you prestige... Okay, so your character starts at 0. Like level 0 initially. Or level 1. I don't know which one. You level up your character 50 times, and then you level up one more time to 51, and when you hit 51, it puts you back at level 1, and it gives you a prestige. So it'll put you at prestige level. So it says this is prestige 1. This character is prestige 5. So you go all the way up to 50, and then it resets you back to 1 and gives you his prestige credit, and you just keep doing that. The benefit of prestige in a character is that that specific character perk. Each character has 3 perks, and every killer has 3 perks. Whenever you prestige a killer or a survivor, that perk becomes available for every other survivor and every other killer. So if you prestige all your characters to level 1, then you can use all the perks on any character. Now, the benefit of reaching prestige 2... Yeah, you definitely want to prestige every character. I would say, for the most part, the best strategy is just to prestige every character once before you prestige another character up to level 2. Now, if you like if you just want to play a specific character, in actuality, you're gonna need to play the game. Hold on. There's a little bit. So what I said is good as a general rule, but there's a little bit of nuance as to. Basically, you can just prestige every character once, and you'll be good to go. But there's a little bit more nuance about, like specific scenarios where you might want to vary from that strategy, like slightly. But I can explain that a little bit later. Okay, this time we got Chucky. His hitbox is absolutely insane, and so I think I might have been able to get it out of that. I got stuck on a wall. Oh, that is extremely unlucky. Okay, we go and sit under the pallet. Oh, at least we get our third perk really fast. Yeah, Chucky's lunge range is insane. So you gotta... Against Chucky, you have to try to play in a place where you have options, basically, so that... I mean, he's much faster than you when he lunges, so... There I was kind of screwed because there wasn't a whole lot... Like, I could go a different direction, but there's no wall or anything to obscure vision, so... He could see exactly where I was going. It's better if you can break line of sight and make it... Okay. Interesting. Okay, we're gonna use our perk right now. So since I used my perk, now I'm at 50% progress towards fully being healed. I could have waited to use it. It would have been okay to wait. But this is okay too. See, I'm already at 50%. They heal me up super quick. And I can heal this dude. We have double healing speed. Or, it might not be double, but it's a good amount. Okay. They're working on that generator. I'll go work on this one. This one's on the edge of the map. I don't really want to complete this one. But we'll stay here until we have a reason to leave. See, completing... This is a good generator to leave towards the end of the map. Completing this one might actually be a bit detrimental. Okay, now's a good time for me to leave this place. We want to go towards the center of the map. So any generator in this room would be fantastic to get out of the way. Because having the generator in the center of the map still available at the end of the game is a nightmare. Because it's just super easy to defend as the killer. I'm gonna prioritize the generator because this generator is high priority. Something else you can notice, at the bottom you can see the progress meter for the generator and how it's red. If it's red, that means that you're not doing the generator as efficiently as you could be. The reason why it's red right now is because we're winning. Specifically in 2v8, it doesn't work like this in the normal game, but in 2v8 there's a rubber band effect where it tries to, if the survivors are winning by a good margin, it'll slow down the generator progress some to make the game more, they want the game to be more even, to make it less of a blowout. But yeah, since it's red, that just means that we're winning and we're about to get this. And that was a huge generator to get out of the way. So now we're winning super hard. There's only one more generator to do. Okay, there's a way to get to the roof, or the second floor. Okay, it looks like he's already going up there, so I'll go on this generator. Okay, Wesker's over there. Okay, he sees me. I'm gonna run away now. Alright, I can do a drive-by on this dude. Heal him real quick. Okay. Oh, wait. Okay, I do not want to... Against Wesker, you don't want to go down a straight corridor while he has sight of you. Because his ability makes him go really far in a straight line. So you want to keep turning sharp corners against him. Against a lot of killers, that's the right strategy, is to... Sharp corners. Not sure where they're at right now. They're probably upstairs. You can check the left side of the screen to see if teammates are being chased. One person just went down, so the heartbeat we're hearing right now must be from the person that's upstairs. So we just gotta keep an eye on this because he might drop down. That is super unlucky. A one shot off the generator. Thought I had a second. I didn't see him right away. So if he hits you while you're still in the generator, then he'll pick you up even if you're full health, and that's super bad. He doesn't have to spend time picking you up even after he hits you twice. Yeah. So not only does it one-shot you, but it also picks you up. So it was super bad for that to happen. That's what I was explaining, like, that's the primary thing you want to avoid. Is getting picked up off of a generator. Okay, we both used the healing perk, and so I got healed instantly. Okay, this generator's wiretapped, but doesn't have a lot of progress. I don't know where pallets are. Okay, there's a pallet in the main hall we can use if we need it. Check the left side of the screen. Okay, the other generator's at like half progress. Okay, the game state is still looking really good, but I'm on my last life, and so I gotta play to live. Okay, now the progress bar is no longer red. That means the game is more even now. Okay. Okay, teammates running from that way. That means the killer is coming from there. Okay, I'm happy to see that speed boost because I don't even have that perk, so. Okay, excellent. We'll be able to get out of here. We can take a hit if we need to. We can block one from Chucky. Oh. Oh, I screwed myself. Okay. So what happened there? I thought I knew where the exit was, and evidently I was wrong. I wish they wouldn't do that on these maps, but it is what it is. So all I was trying to do there was waste the killer's time, which is normally good to do, but I misjudged where the exit was because it was slightly off of what it looked like. Some of the maps are more obvious about where the exit, like exactly where the exit line is, and some maps it's more obscured. And I guess that map in that particular spot, it's more obscured, so that sucks. This game will try out the, what's this perk called? It's called the Guide. It's got the Blast Mine perk, the Wire Tap perk, and then reveal the aura of the generator, the 4 generators closest together. Reveal the aura of unfinished generators within 32 meters. So, being able to see the generators that are closest together is good because those are the ones that you want to prioritize. Because again, you want to... I mean, in general, it's higher priority to do the generators in the center of the map, and it's also high priority to do generators that are in close in proximity to each other early on. In the normal non-2v8 game, there's something called a 3-gen, where the survivors need 1 more generator to finish the match, and there'll be 3 generators that they can work on, and if those 3 generators are in close proximity, then the killer has a really easy time guarding all 3 at once. And the same concept applies in this, even though there's more than 3 generators at the end. Okay, so we can see what generators are close proximity right over there. Oh, I didn't realize he was going for me. My bad. Okay, well now I know he wants me, so but they both want me evidently. I'm lagging. Oops. Oh, what is happening? Getting some lag. That was... I don't even know if that was server lag. This is the game. Alright, but that gives us the wiretap perk. That's the one that reveals the aura of the killer when, So he's prioritizing points for sure. I can let them heal me, or I can get that little bottle thing to heal. But since they're both here, I guess I'll just let them heal me. Go get some altruism score. Okay. So this wiretaps the generator. I think it applies it immediately. How does... Okay, install trap. Okay, so now this generator's trapped. So... And you want to get it to good progress too. The higher the generator is on progress, the more likely the killer is to stop and kick it. And when they kick it, that's when they get stunned. So what we're looking to do is we're looking to get this high progress, and then we're gonna leave it. And hopefully the killer will try to kick it. Waste their time a bit. Okay, we know where both killers are at. One's over there and one's right there. Okay, I'm actually gonna come and work on this one now. Let's do a little bit of stealth for a minute. We got a bunch of pallets to work with in this area. The people spawn on hooks farthest away from where the killers are at, so we know the killers are in close proximity. Okay, when he kicks... Damn it. That was fast. When they kick the generator, they see you through walls. It's a TV8 exclusive thing. There's a perk that does that in the normal game, but... Alright. Just keep on down this way. That's cool. We wasted his time a good amount. I'm pretty happy with that chase. And we didn't lead him to any of our teammates, so that's good. Okay, 2 generators to do. So that tells me there's probably like 6 generators left in total. And only 2 of those that we have to complete. I found a toolkit. Let's get some altruism score since we're here. Okay, we gotta play for our life though. We cannot go down again or it's game over, so. Do more stealth action. Try to figure out where the Oni's at. We know the gunsling's over there. Oni is the one that we don't want to play around with. Gunsling I can deal with because you can't one-shot me. We're listening for Oni. Okay, he's over there. Might be able to even pick this guy up. Hold on. Let me try to get this man. It looks like someone's already got the same idea as me. Okay, he's up. Oni will probably come back in this direction. Sometimes Oni players like to leave people on the ground instead of hooking them immediately, which is what he did. It's all trapped. Okay, so now that generator is trapped, they'll probably kick that generator. They get more desperate towards the end of the game, so they're more likely to kick the generators towards the end, so. There he is. See if he kicks that generator or not. Standing over there. Doing a little bit of goofing around, I see. Okay, yeah, he's goofing. He was watching those people do the generator. Dang it. Do this for points. So in 2v8, cleansing totems literally does nothing except give you points. But I'm happy to get points. It's safer than being at the exit gates. People just have a really hard time finding you when you're doing the totems because they're in kind of random locations. And it's hard to see somebody who's just like in a random corner. Like crouched in a random corner. There's been a lot of times I've been cleansing a totem and someone just runs straight past me because they don't expect you to be there. That was a good game. Yeah. Go back to the Speedy Boy perk. The other two are just... You have the ability to rebuild pallets, and then the other one just has a flashlight. And has, like, flashlight-related perks. You know, stuff like move faster when you're using a flashlight, and... blind the killer for longer, stuff like that. There's always one. Frickin' bell. Yeah. But yeah, I still like the Escapist one the most. I think for me it does the most. Who is that? I just saw something. I don't. One of them's Nemesis. Yeah. Sometimes I miss the skill check, not because... Sometimes I miss the skill check because I'm going for the great. You don't have to go for the great. You get bonus progress if you hit a great instead of a good skill check. But if you're happy with the good skill checks, then you'll hit a lot more. But if you play enough, you can consistently get the great skill checks. I'm still having to get used to... You're so, So like right now, when I'm on the generator, I should be looking around for visual information, you know, like looking on the left side of the screen to get information. Like I can see 2 people being chased right now. So I'm probably safe. You know, if my teammates are getting chased, then he's probably not coming for me. Paying attention to the heartbeat, seeing if you can see him in the distance and stuff. You're not supposed to be looking down in anticipation of the skill check. You have to get into the habit of when you hear the sound, that's when you look down at where the skill check thing is going to be. But you're not sitting there like waiting for it. You're just, when you hear the noise, then you've been conditioned just to look to that little spot. So I'm still having to get good at that. So right now I'm looking around. Oop. Yeah. So right now I'm looking around. When I hear the noise, then I look down at the skill check, but I'm not looking until after I hear the noise. See, I can see Nemesis out there. I can see my teammates in chase and that he's injured. So he's gonna be going down. And my other teammates in chase. See, I'm not looking at the skill check thing. Other teammate just got injured. There's a zombie over here. I messed it up, but I tried to look for the skill check right as it showed up. It's a work in progress. Okay, so the other one's the trapper. So now that I know it's the trapper, I'm gonna immediately run around and I'm just looking for traps. Okay, found one, but it's disarmed. And he's still, I can still hear the heartbeat, so he could be going for us. He is, in fact. That's fine, we got the speed boost, we got a pallet to work with. Get the stun off on him. Make sure that after you stun him, you keep on running. We're gonna use the window now. Yeah. Oh, he didn't swing. Okay, we'll hop over this. Okay. Do a little bit of mind game on him. Okay, he probably will hit us here. Okay. Okay. See if he wants to chase me some more. I mean, we just ran him for a long time, so he probably doesn't want to chase us anymore. They have wall hacks on me and he's still not chasing. Alright. He was just over here, so I'm looking for traps right now. My teammates are over here though, so maybe he didn't put any down. We know that right side, it's not super important to, normally you don't want to have 3 people on a generator. 2 is normally like the max you want. You just get big diminishing returns. So there's other important things to work on the map, so I'm not trying to do 3 people on 1 gen. If it was the last generator that we're trying to get done, then that'd be a different situation. Okay, that trap is disarmed. You can see that little symbol on the... When it makes that noise, you can see the symbol on the right side of the screen that shows that you're being revealed. So that means they can see exactly where you're at. So if they look, they know that we're on this generator. Of course, they can't do a whole lot about it if they're already in chase with someone else. Oh, that's unfortunate. And we got down by the... Did the zombie just release me, or... I don't know if the zombie released me, or if I just... untrapped myself. Okay, he's dead. Unfortunate. I still don't even have my 3rd perk, so... Okay, we just saw that man put down a trap. Okay. Always check and make sure you know the general idea of where the gates are at. Okay. I still have all my lives, so I can be pretty greedy with this. Get some good progress on this lever. Okay, let's run him to the corner. Now we know, since we checked where the... Okay, waste his time. We're running him away from the gates right now as we checked to make sure we knew where the gates were at. Good. He doesn't know this pallet's here? Or maybe he does, I don't know. Okay. Messed that up a little bit. Okay. Again, I have all my lives, so as long as my teammates want to help me, then we're good to go. We know one of the gates that I wasn't at is... okay. Since that gate isn't open, and we know that our gate that we were working on, that one over there is open. That one's not open. That one might be open now. If you check the right side of my screen, the perks there. Okay, well now we did a conspicuous action. Normally you can get healed for free, but I don't know if you can heal for free. Okay, we can't step in a trap. That will royally screw us. I'm gonna speed boost here to get this dude untrapped. Holy freaking trap over here. Let's go, let's go. Okay. I'm just wasting his time. So you don't actually even have to... You don't even have to... If your character is doing the animation of disarming the trap, your teammate can immediately run over the trap. So you don't even have to fully disarm it. You can just start disarming it. It's funny. Also, something else you might notice me do is normally when you get hit, you do like this flop animation where you fly forward in the direction that they hit you. Like if they're standing in front of you and they hit you, then you'll fly backwards a little bit, and if they're behind you running, if you're running away and they're behind you and they hit you, then you'll fly forward a little bit. If you do the little come hither animation, like gesture, just as you're getting hit, then your character will do this weird. They'll continue to do the animation. It'll cancel the animation of flopping down on the ground, and it'll continue to do the animation, and it lets you move instantly. Normally when you're flopping down to the ground, it does the animation and then it lets you move. But if you're doing the little gesture, then it lets you move instantly. It even lets you move while it's still completing the gesture, because the game sees you as being on the ground already. So that's a more advanced thing. It's not super important to do, but there are situations where it can make the difference. Yeah. Because it gives you a little bit more control over where you end up when the killer is looking to pick you up. Because maybe you want to like position yourself underneath a pallet or next to a window or something like that. So it gives you just a little bit more control over where you end up. The Shattered Square. Okay, heartbeat started, so I'm gonna hop off my generator, take a look around. There he is. It's Blight. See if we can get him to chase us. Yep. Unlucky. We got the speed boost coming up. Damn, he got me right before the speed boost was ready. You position yourself underneath the pallet just in case there's a teammate to knock him down. You know, even if there's no teammate, you at least get to the pallet to make them a little afraid. Like, oh, what if there's someone here, you know? But now we have our third perk. So it sucks that I went down early on, but you know, there's that at least. Normally you have to have a perk in order to see where your teammates are at when you're on the hook, but in 2v8 you get that by default, no matter what class you pick. And you can see my progress meter while I'm on the hook. If it reaches below halfway, then I get sent instantly to phase 2. Okay, get the speed boost from that. That works for me. We're gonna camp. Do we know we're against Blight or against... Dude. We get slightly faster healing, 30% bonus healing if it's a teammate healing us instead of us healing ourselves. But since he has the medic perk, I can tell it's moving faster. So I'm happy to let us get healed by him. If they have the medic perk, then it's worth it for them to heal me. If it's just a regular player with no healing perks, then it's better for me to heal myself. You heal a little bit slower. That's the Wraith. Okay. Run this man around a bit. This is good. Run to this pallet over here. Make sure he doesn't zone you out from the pallet. Do a little bit of vaulting. Oh, I'm so stupid. I don't know why I did that. That was so dumb. I had so much space, too. Whatever. We wasted his time a good amount, but that was really bad that I did that right then. I could have wasted a lot more of his time. Okay, now I'm on my last life, so we're gonna play to live. This dude wants to complete his generator really bad. That's why he's not unhooking us. Which I respect that. He gets that one done. He immediately runs over. I'm gonna go unhook this dude. Alright. Alright, let's play to live. Not looking to get into chase here. Not looking to do anything crazy. Doing a chest is pretty safe. We can do that. We need to figure out where the last generators are at so we can help out with that. The main priority is just to live right now, though. We're going to see if the hooks over here. Okay. Okay, there's a generator right there. Safer to do this chest. Remember, we are against a Wraith, so... Okay, we see him right now, though. Let's go get the unhook. The unhook is safer than doing the generator. Generator's pretty unsafe to do, especially because it's against Wraith. You can see him right over there. Yeah, I think one of the best ways for me to help out the team is just by unhooking and healing people. That's a safe activity for me to do. Just trying not to get chased. Do the generator a little bit, try to use up the health of the toolkit. This is on the edge of the map, and there's other teammates here, so maybe we won't get chased. If we do get chased, then we're not instantly dead. We still have the speed boost to work with, and we also have You can be a lot more liberal about throwing down the pallets when you're on last live. Okay, we play the stealth game. Okay, that generator in the middle of the map needs to get completed, but I don't know that I'm the man for the job. Actually... Okay. We're far enough in the game now that I think I will play riskier now because I think our teammates need it. Everyone's pretty much on second hook for the most part, so. Okay, he probably sees me. Alright. Make sure we use the speed boost early enough here. Alright, he's no longer on me. Okay. Well, this match isn't gonna last much longer. Well, that's the end of it. I don't think we were gonna win this one anyways. But we did pretty good this round too. Okay. Well, that'll be it. I need to get off and eat food anyways. That works well for me. Thanks for hanging out. I hope I was able to teach you something. And if you're down, we can play this sometime. Or Overwatch or whatever. Whenever you get on this game, make sure that you come into the store and claim your free gift once a week. You don't have to get on every week, just when you get on, you know, make sure that you already have this claim. Okay. Yeah, thanks for hanging out. Alright, I'm gonna end stream for now. And I'll catch y'all later. Alright, see y'all.